Good afternoon. We would like to welcome you to the class of 2018 commencement activities. It is an honor to be present, and it is an honor to see our graduates here today. We do ask, as we move into the ceremony, we wish to remind you that this is a very solemn and dignified occasion. Please respect the dignity of our commencement exercise by not shouting our graduate names during the program. Your cooperation in making this commencement a memorable one will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much.
May you please bow your heads for the invocation. Father God, we thank you. We thank you for the teachers, coaches, parents, grandparents, guardians, friends, family, and everyone else you have sent us as role models to help us make it this far. We thank you for bringing us through trials and tribulations of long study nights, tough assignments, and challenging courses, and many more hardships we faced along the way. We thank you for the many blessings you have in store for us. Your word says that you shall never leave us nor forsake us, and we thank you in advance for your guidance along our paths, whether to colleges, careers, military services, or sports programs, or even other cities, states, or countries. We know that you will be there to guide us with your loving arms and protection every step of the way. May you bless the classes behind us, that they may have an even greater high school experience than we have had. And also may you bless the administration, that they may know your plans for this phenomenal school that is Vicksburg High School, so it may reach its full potential as the most outstanding secondary educational institution in Warren County. Furthermore, we pray that you touch our city and community, that we may all come together as one for the sake of our coming future. Lastly, we thank you for being the one and only magnificent God Almighty, our Father, our provider, our protector. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. You can please be seated.
Good afternoon, everybody. Once a Gator, always a Gator. Nothing compared to the unified feeling of attending Vicksburg High School. The hallways were always flooded with excitement and school spirit. When we were freshmen, we used to try to sneak into the pep rallies because we were not allowed. Every chance we got, we cheered for our Gators, ensuring that if no one else believed in them, that their Vicksburg High School family does. Gators are go-getters, Gators are fighters, Gators are independent, and Gators are persistent. Being a Gator is attending every sporting event and supporting the team's efforts through any situation. Being a Gator is practicing in the hottest of afternoons. Being a Gator is paying $20 to ride restless hours on a spectator bus to support our Gators because we believe in them. Being a Gator is writing over 100 motivational quotes on sticky notes to spell out our hashtag, #WeAreVHS, in big letters to spread positivity throughout our school. Being a Gator takes time, love, and effort. Being a Gator is about being a family. Gators promote family unity by hosting events and helping others. We hosted a sock hop for a fundraiser called Dab for Gab to help one of our own, Gabrielle Butler. Within 2 hours, we raised $1,600 to help pay for her medical expenses. When she walked in, the whole gym chanted, "Go Gabby, beat cancer." We hosted Halloween parties and even Easter egg hunts for our life skills students. We celebrated the help and support of the cafeteria workers and custodians and security officers with cake and handwritten cards. We even slept outside to bring attention to homeless awareness in downtown Vicksburg. We had a Black History program in which we modeled different civil rights activists. We decorate lockers in honor of teachers who have inspired us and in recognition of out-of-state colleges to promote thought about our future. We participated in friendly basketball tournaments between classes, community unity prayer walks, and 5 a.m. prayer meetings at the school. At Ms. Anderson's direction, we picked some of our favorite inspirational quotations and wrote them in permanent marker covering the walls of the Career Center. Even the Alcorn State University president wrote on this wall. It's moments like these that make our school more than just a building, but a home away from home. Gator Pride is believing you are a champion. Gator Pride is having a sense of belonging. Gator Pride is making your city proud. Gator Pride comes from administrators, teachers, and staff members who made coming to school worth our while. Ms. Anderson inspired us to be the best versions of ourselves. Mr. Bennett gave us high fives in the hallways. Ms. Brenda and the rest of the custodial workers ensured that our school was properly clean. Ms. Coleman, Ms. McLean, Ms. Tullo, Ms. Jackson handled all of our paperwork. Coach Carter continued Coach Robinson's legacy and led us to the second round of the playoffs. Ms. Farish kept her doors open for all of those in need. Ms. Gardner spearheaded student government, and she and Ms. Ivory worked relentlessly to ensure that students passed their math state tests. Mr. Jama Williams gave motivational speeches. Mr. McDonald instilled in us that Gators are respectful, responsible, self-controlled, and advanced to proficient scores on all states tests. Mr. Mitchell produced our yearbook. Ms. Moore always smiled and decorated her bulletin boards with positive reinforcement. Ms. Miller, Ms. Jackson, and Coach Moore handled all of our tutoring and testing. Dr. O'Leary, and along with Coach McCrory, instilled in us that nothing in life will be handed to us and challenged us with every assignment. Ms. Preston was genuinely nice. Officer Reed ensured that students were where they were supposed to be. Ms. Rankin chaperoned field trips to different colleges. Ms. Testa, Mr. Young, and Ms. Jennifer took care of our life skill classmates, and Ms. Velasquez taught us responsibility and accountability, ensuring that before we left her class, we was gonna know some Spanish. Although retired, Mr. Wong still supervised Key Club and emceed our games, and Ms. Yates produced one of the best teams, our Gator Girls. These individuals and many more have developed our Gator Pride. On behalf of the class of 2018, I express the deep gratitude and appreciation we have for you all. Vicksburg High School makes you feel like you are part of something bigger than yourself. It has transformed me from an introverted and timid girl into being capable of being homecoming queen at Miss Vicksburg High School. This is a school where the impossible becomes possible. Our Gator Pride represents who we truly are, not who others may perceive us to be. As I conclude my speech, I challenge the graduates to remember Nelson Mandela's our deepest fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. We are Gators. We are Gator Pride. And more importantly, we are VHS. Thank you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our school board members, Mr. Brian Pratt, President, Mr. Joseph Leviza, Vice President and Secretary, Mrs. Sally Bullard, member. Mr. Alonzo Stevens, member. Mr. James Sturgis Jr., member. Our administration, Mr. Chad Sheely, superintendent. Mr. David Campbell, assistant superintendent. I'm your principal, Mrs. Johnson, and with me we have Dr. Brad Blake, assistant principal. Dr. Jerry Pittman, assistant principal. Ms. Letitia Roby, assistant principal. Ms. Lois Coleman, guidance counselor. Ms. Juan Jackson, guidance counselor. Last but certainly not least, the VHS family, which is all around us. Thank you all for your unwavering support and dedication. In order for the class of 2018 to have a solemn and dignified occasion tonight, we shall continue with our commencement activities done in two parts. With the ceremony, and after which the diplomas have been given out, we will conclude with our celebration. And again, I am requesting that you save your applause and cheers for the celebration. I know that each of you would like to see and hear the name of the person you have come to see graduate. That is why we will all celebrate together after all graduates have received their diploma. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce the scholarships. Our students are awarded scholarships for different reasons. Many local organizations offer scholarships and monetary awards to students who are residents of Vicksburg and Warren County, and some may apply to those who have chosen to pursue a specific career field. These awards, unless otherwise stated, may be used at the college of the recipient's choice. Choral and instrumental music play a vital role in the lives of many Vicksburg High School students. The bands and choirs at Vicksburg High School have an outstanding history and continue a long tradition of performance in festivals and community service. Colleges and universities offer scholarships in recognition of this important aspect of the lives of the students, some of whom will go on to teach in these fields. Athletics and sports activities are also important to education. Many of the sports may be played well into adulthood and can help develop a sense of competitiveness and fair play. Scholarships in these fields help students with the expense of continuing education. Last but not least, far from least, are the scholarships awarded for academic achievement. Vicksburg High School is so very proud of the students who, through their hard work, have attained high scores on ACT and SAT tests and have maintained a high grade point average. The faculty and administration of Vicksburg High School are proud to announce to you that our students have received scholarship offers in the amount in excess of $945,264. We now recognize our students who have been honored with these scholarships. Students, will you please stand when your names are called and remain standing until all names have been called. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, we ask that you please hold your applause until all names have been called. Again, thank you.
Markeia Anderson. Markevia Anderson. Markevia Anderson is a Clara Rodman Prosser Book Scholarship, the Les Truman Social Club, the Civic Club Debutante Book Scholarship, Mutual Credit Union Scholarship, Vicksburg Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Legacy Scholarship, Vicksburg Homecoming Benevolent Club, Gloria Jean Robinson Rankin Scholarship, the Vicksburg Warren County Chapter Jackson State University National Alumni Association Scholarship. Nicholas Anderson, Vicksburg Homecoming Benevolent Club, Marzella Flaggs Member Scholarship, Pinky Anthony Brown FCA Scholarship, Jones County Junior College Athletic Scholarship. John Bantungan, Mississippi State University Covert Future Leader Scholarship, Mississippi State University Freshman Academic Excellence Scholarship, Mississippi State University Housing Scholarship, Mississippi State University Star Student Scholarship, Mutual Credit Union Scholarship. Jakayla Boyd, Les Suarez Charming Social and Civic Club Debutante Book Scholarship, Jonathan Boyd, Alcorn State University Provost Scholarship, the American Legion Tyner Ford Post 213 Scholarship. Carmen Braxton, the Les Suarez Charming Social and Civic Club Debutante Book Scholarship. Tiandria Brown, the Vicksburg High School All Gator Reunion 1974 through 1994 Scholarship. Alyssa Cabasis, Delta Sigma Theta Vicksburg Alumni Chapter Book Scholarship, Vicksburg High School All Gator Reunion 1974-1994 Scholarship, Vicksburg Key Club Scholarship. Kamira Carter, 2018 Red Carpet Bowl Scholarship, Delta Sigma Theta Vicksburg Alumni Chapter Book Scholarship, Frank Crump Jr. Educational Foundation Next Generation Scholarship, Kawanza Vicksburg Club Scholarship, the Les Suarez Charmits Social and Civic Club Debutante Book Scholarship, Mississippi State University Freshman Excellence Scholarship, Mississippi State University John Newton and Eddie Dow Loyalty Scholarship, Vicksburg High School Community Service Value Award, Vicksburg Homecoming Benevolent Club Teresa P. Williams Member Scholarship, Vicksburg Key Club Scholarship. Michaela Cowan, the University of Mississippi Academic Scholarship, the University of Mississippi Bledsoe Scholarship, the University of Mississippi Boys and Girls State Scholarship, the University of Mississippi Ole Miss Opportunity Scholarship. Felicity Delgado, ESG Operations Incorporated Scholarship, Vicksburg High School All Gator Reunion 1974-1999 Scholarship. Dylan Breeslin, William Carey University Academic Scholarship. Shamar Dorsey, Vicksburg Homecoming Benevolent Club Percy Struthers Found Book Scholarship. Vicksburg Warren County Chapter of Jackson State University National Alumni Association. Rhonda Doyle, the Randy Naylor Memorial Foundation Scholarship. Arcasia Drayden, Hines Community College Band Scholarship. Ashley Earls, Alcorn University Provost Scholarship, the Les Suarez Chaplain Social and Civic Club Debutante Book Scholarship, Vicksburg Homecoming Benevolent Club, Leroy and Jesse Terrell Member Scholarship. Christopher Farish, Battalion Scholarship, Millsaps College, Mu Xi Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Tougaloo College, Vicksburg Community Service Value Award, Vicksburg Key Club Scholarship. Carmen Harris, Grand Lodge of Mississippi Foundation Scholarship, Mississippi College. Roderick Hicks, Jones County Junior College Athletic Scholarship. Kyla Howard, Frank Crump Jr. Educational Foundation Next Generation Scholarship. Brandon Humphrey, Vicksburg High School Community Service Value Award. Tobias Jackson, Battalion Scholarship, David L. Herbert Foundation Scholarship, Vicksburg High School All Gator Reunion 1974-1999 Scholarship. Elmer Johnson, Battalion Scholarship. Chances Jones, Grambling State University Concert Marching Band Service Award. Jamil Kelly, LDC Book Scholarship. Let's give our students a round of applause.
At this time, it is my pleasure to present to you our academic top 10 and distinguished scholars. The academic rank in class is determined by a quality point average for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades, based upon all major work undertaken by a student. The scale used is 4 points for an A, 3 points for a B, 2 points for a C, and 1 point for a D. A student who has earned all A's during their high school career would have a perfect 4.0 average. Honors and AP courses earn extra quality points. To rank in the academic top 10 of a class is truly a significant achievement, as most of the students have been enrolled in demanding courses. Vicksburg is privileged to have an additional student scoring in excess of a 4.0 GPA. We would like to recognize these students as well. VHS distinguished scholars are Breeslin Dillon, 4.032. Christopher Farish with a GPA of 4.035. Arcasia Drayton with a GPA of 4.113. Kamira Carter with a GPA of 4.236. And Taylor Johnson with a GPA of 4.273. We are honored to present to you the top 10 graduates for 2018. At number 10, Macy Fulgram with a GPA of 4.34. At number 9, Ashley Ers with a GPA of 4.4. At number 7, Jonathan Boyd with a GPA of 4.466. At number 5, Alyssa Cabases, with a GPA of 4.577. At number 3, Nicholas Anderson with a GPA of 4.611. And today, our number 1 with a GPA of 4.77, John Bantugan. Our 2018 VHS Valedictorian. We congratulate our distinguished scholars and top 10 on their academic excellence and salute their superior accomplishments. Thank you. You may be seated.
Faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, uncles who didn't get a pass but happened to slip by security. As valedictorian of the Vicksburg High School class of 2018, I'd like to thank all in attendance for supporting their respective graduates today. Thank you for being here to witness the first step into the rest of our lives. Today we walk to celebrate our 4 years of work by obtaining the prize diploma. We walk to signify our triumph over the many obstacles we students have to face. We walk because at graduation practice, they said we couldn't run. We often hear the famous Martin Luther King quotation, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." I've always thought, yeah, Martin, no duh, it's obvious. However, there is a reason that King needed to make the statement rather than assume others recognize what may have seemed obvious to him. After writing 2 versions of this address, I realized how easy it is to become hateful without consciously knowing it. Harbored anger in the heart can strongly influence actions. Please consider the consequences of holding on to such feelings. With that being said, I would like to share with you an excerpt from the Serenity Prayer by Reinhold Niebuhr. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Guys, we're really out here graduating. It feels like yesterday that we were just tiny kids in preschool playing games, taking naps, wetting the bed. But look at us now, young adults. We're playing Fortnite, taking naps, probably still wetting the bed. But guess what? We have a diploma. You know, the general mentality of high school graduates across the nation probably includes feelings like, I'm ready to get out of here, or finally, it's over. But me? Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm definitely not gonna miss the pop quizzes, the never-ending stress, or even the front door not opening after pressing the button 509 times. But there are 3 things that I will miss. First, my friends, my peers. So many experiences, we've basically grown up alongside each other. We can look fondly at the fun times we've had and all the memories made. Second, teachers. A lot of teachers do not get the credit they deserve. They work day and night to make sure their students pass their classes so they don't have to see them next year. It takes a wickedly strong person to be a high school teacher because, just being honest, teenagers can be the worst. I loved all of my teachers, but I have special shout outs to 2 of them. First of all, Dr. O'Leary, for just being an overall wonderful teacher, giving me a challenge, and being very helpful to me in my senior year. And second, she probably doesn't know this, Coach McCroy. I've never vocally told her this, but she too is an amazing teacher, and she conveyed the material to me in such a way that made me eager to learn. And I hate history, what? Third and last, but most definitely not least, that one student who would open the school door for me because that button, it doesn't work. Let's be honest with ourselves. This year has been eventful. Maybe I'd even say hectic for class of 2018. There have been a lot of changes this year. I'd like to applaud the new administration and faculty for doing their best with the best of intentions. Guys, It may be tough right now, and it's easier said than done to move on from here and to look towards bright futures. But at the end of the day, your high school experience will rarely be brought up again by anyone. Whether you're the one who is isolated, lone wolfing everything, barely being recognized here at graduation, or a well-known all-star athlete whose name is across all papers, the world won't be judging you on what you did in high school. However, high school is important because it sets our foundation in future education. I love Vicksburg High School because I don't think any of us would be the people we are today without it. Whether you agree or not, the friends you've made and lost in these hallways, the teachers with whom you've interacted with, all of these school experiences, both good and bad, have molded you into who you are at this time. Whether you're going to work, a community college, a private university, out of state, or maybe you're just happy that you walked today, you have your whole life ahead of you. Remember, there isn't just one single road to success. Find the one that suits you and keep walking. But do keep in mind, we are going to fail in life. That's just a given. Life can suck, and according to Mr. Mitchell, it's gonna get a lot worse. But when some of us goof, we should have the willpower to get up. However, I have seen that some of us will just give up in the face of failure. Our peers stumble just a little and begin to say, I'm not good enough. Well, over these past 4 to 13 years that I've gotten to know so many of you, I'm here to say, you are good enough. I have seen so much potential in every single one of you. I am humbled to graduate alongside peers that are much more talented and work just as diligently as I do. Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., Cardi B. Yeah, they all have created an impact on our world. But there's nothing that they did that we can't accomplish. They're all human just like us. Each and every one of you have the power to change anything to how you see fit. However, that power is nothing without work. Proverbs 12:11 says, "Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense." That's the main problem I see a lot. Potential being thrown down the drain because people didn't want to do their jobs. There are people that hope for success and well-being, but they don't want to put in the effort to achieve those goals. Well, class, you've made it this far. Here's your chance to continue your success. Today, I encourage each of you to give 110% towards the rest of your life. Don't barely scrape the finish line. Sprint past and run another lap. I'd like to partially conclude this speech with a few words of thanks. To God, thank you for allowing us to wake up each and every day and experience the gift of life, and also blessing us with various skills and talents. To parents and guardians, thank you all for raising us, feeding us, providing a roof over our heads, and developing us into the people we are today. To the teachers, thank you so much for all the sacrifices you've made in order to educate us and prepare us for whatever we may encounter in our futures. To the seniors who voted for a black cap and gown, thanks a lot. I look like Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act. To school photographers, thank you so much for making me pay $80 for you to remind me how ugly I am. And finally, to Google, Quizlet, and SparkNotes. Thank you for helping me pass that test for that book that I kind of sort of probably have not read yet. This is probably going to be the last time we're all grouped up together like this. So as valedictorian, John Bantugan, want to leave you with a few specific things. As you go off into the world, first, give God all the glory. Nothing is ours in this world. Everything is God's. Everything you've received and shall receive is a God-given blessing. All of y'all love putting God first in y'all's Instagram bios. How about y'all start living that out? Also, a little prayer never hurt anybody. Remember that. And then second, I want all of you to be true to yourselves. You may find yourself trying to reinvent yourself in your new environment. You may believe it's a change you need, but you're probably changing for the wrong reasons. Be real, stay real. Each and every one of us is gifted in some special way. Let's use those talents. It's time to show the world VHS. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Thank you for your time. Peace out, Vicksburg.
Good afternoon. Note to Ms. Johnson, please make sure I'm higher on the list next time. Kind of hard to follow that. Good evening, graduating class of 2018. I'd like to leave you with a few parting thoughts. First of all, we're very proud of you for all the hard work that you've accomplished over the last 13, some of you 14 years. It's been well worth it, and we're here today to celebrate that with you. Your parents and teachers and family have pushed you in your pursuit of education because they realize that the amount of education that you receive is directly related to the amount of opportunities you'll have in the future. Your education will empower you to have and do anything. But before you leave, I want to give you some hard truths that we might have softened things up along the way, but now that we're kicking you out the door, I want to share a few things with you. First is, not everybody gets a trophy. Life will not be fair. The good do not always win. I hope that you would make every opportunity count. Never, ever take the easy way out. And last, I have to be honest with you, as you leave here today to go on with your life, you all are going to fail at something. Some of us might fail at something often. How you react to this failure will determine your success in life. I encourage you that when you stumble for your pursuit of success, I want you to stand up, dust yourself off, and persevere to try again, again, and again. Last but not least, I'll leave you with a quote from William Faulkner that says, "Always dream to shoot higher than you know how to. Don't bother to be better than your contemporaries or your predecessors. Try to be better than yourself." Graduating class of 2018, we love you. We expect great things from you. So go out there and make us proud. Thank you.
Well, good evening. Before I declare these students, I'd like to say a few things. I'm very proud of this group of men and women. This 2018 class is the largest combined BWSD graduating class that we've had in 16 years. It's pretty amazing. And I will say that you'll probably have to find data older than that because it's not in a database. It might be on microfiche, so it may be older, but we can guarantee 16 years. In addition to the accomplishments that you've already heard today, another data point I would like to share with you is this particular 2018 VHS class has earned 1,439 dual credit hours. And at the rate of $594, which is the average rate of cost per credit by the U.S. Department of Education, that equates to $854,766 worth of tuition. This is accomplished before they even graduated. So make sure you apply that figure to the scholarship values that these students are earning. That's absolutely incredible. I say this to these seniors. Have the courage to be yourselves because everyone else is taken. Live life in crescendo. That's a musical term that talks about greater things every step. And we know that your next steps are always going to be your best. And as the tassel is passed, so is a chapter in a lifetime. The great news is the best is yet to come. May your next steps be your best. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Vicksburg Warren School District and the Mississippi State Department of Education, I declare the members of the class of 2018 participating in these exercises today, graduates of the Vicksburg High School, and grant you all the privileges attended upon a graduate. Will you please come forward as your names are called and receive your diploma?
You gonna read that part? It don't matter.
Will the class of 2018 please stand? It's 220. Mr. Shealy, 221 members of the class of 2018 have successfully met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Board of Trustees of the Vicksburg Warren School District and the Mississippi Department of Education. I therefore recommend that these young women and men be declared graduates of Vicksburg High School and that they be awarded their diplomas in recognition of their accomplishments. Okay. All right. Your accomplishments in all areas of school life have made this a memorable and unique school year. Graduates of 2018, I can sincerely say at this moment, I am so very, very proud to be associated with you. Please come forward. Oh, please, you may be seated at this time. Okay. Please come forward as your names are called.
Serenity Elizabeth Ackerman. Jewel Mackenzie Addison. Sharnisha Shantae Anderson with honors. Latricia Keyshawn Anderson. Markia Dion McKeem Anderson with honors. Nicholas George Anderson, distinguished scholar. Ronisha Charmaine Anderson. Marquise Andrews. Nima Arista with honors. Jalen Michael Atlas. Alec Lamont Bailey. John Rulio Bantugan, Distinguished Scholar. Alfred Lee Barnes, Jr. Marcus DeAndre Barnett. Kenneth Lane Barentine with honors. DeAnthony Mercaris Battle with honors. Jade Nicole Bell. Jamaica Marie Bell with honors. Nathan Irwin Bell Jr. Jasmine Michelle Bernard. Alonzo Zarrell Blackmore Jr. McKenna Bailey Blair. Anthony Terrell Bowen Jr. Joseph Aaron Bowles with honor. Kalia Chantel Bowman Davis with honors. Jakayla Faith Boyd. Jonathan Thaddeus Boyd, Distinguished Scholar. Tyler Rashad Boyd. Timothy Anthony Bradley Jr. Carmen Alexis Braxton with honors. Demichi Marquise Braxton. Enina Alyssa Shanice Briscoe. Maya Julene Brooks. Brandon Marcellus Brown. Charlotte Janice Brown with highest honors. Caitlin Diane Brown. Tiandria Marie Brown. Jordan Elizabeth Bruford. Ariel Elaine Bunch with honors. Kendrick Jacory Burks with highest honors. Alyssa Rubianne Cabasis, Distinguished Scholar. Kiara Nakir Cage with highest honors. Shadia Quinchelle Kane with highest honors. Robert Lee Cabot III with highest honors. James Dustin Carpenter. Kamira Marie Shanquelle Carter, Distinguished Scholar. Deja Shanice Caskin with highest honor. Kimberlyn Marie Christian with highest honors. Jasmine Lachey Cobbs with highest honors. Irvin Harrison Cosby. Zachary Taylor Cotton. Michaela Danielle Cowan, Distinguished Scholar.
Kateriana Charlisa Davis with highest honors. Kivia Corey Davis with honors. Nadia Vishay Davis. Zachary Xavier Davis. Felicity Ann Delgado with highest honors. Breezelyn Nicole Dillon, Distinguished Scholar. D'Angelo Dean Dixon. Shamar Donnell Dorsey with highest honors. Latrina Shantae Doyle. Letitia Lene Doyle. Rhonda Rosette Doyle with highest honors. Arcasia Kentrice Drayton, Distinguished Scholar. Kamari Robert English with honors. Kelvin Ellis. Kayla Rochelle English. Ashley Kimarshell Irves, Distinguished Scholar. Bailey Reagan Etheridge with honors. Christopher Joseph Farish, Distinguished Scholar. Rosalind Raynetta Flowers. Zakaria Monette Floyd with highest honors. Oscar Devontae Frazier II, Macy Sierra Fulgham, Natalia Lorraine Galloway with honors. Tyrell Marquise Galloway. Davion Lacaria Galtney with honors. Jeremiah Castile Gardner. Delia Lachey Gibbs. Tiambra Brichet Goodlow. Brianna Nicole Graves. Shondarius Laron Hagan. Casanova Ezel Hall. Cheyenne Trichet Harper. Carmen Lee Harris with highest honors. Demetria Dene Harris. Michelle Renee Harris. Gregory Trevon Hayden. Trinisi Chantel Haynes with honors. Kenneth Larmont Heath, Jr. Aaliyah Quante Henderson. Shamar Marshane Hendricks with honors. Jakia Desiree Renee Hinyard. Kiera Lachey Renee Hinyard with honors. Roderick Dion Hicks. Regine Latavion Dejanay Houston with honors. Jordan Lee Howard with highest honors. Kennedy Rochelle Howard. Kyla Brielle Howard with highest honors. Brandon Rashad Humphrey with honors. Tobias William Samuel Jackson with highest honors. Jamal Demond Jefferson with honors. Tyreek Dion Jenkins. Daniel Vincent Jennings Jr. Alexis Lachey Johnson with honors. Armani Teresa Johnson. Elmer Lee Johnson. Joseph Daniel Johnson II with honors. Keon Lamonte Johnson. Taylor Juanita Johnson, Distinguished Scholar. Willisha Andrea Johnson. Chantis Michaelia Jones with honors. Jasmine Nicole Jones. Michael Deontay Jones. Roderick Devontae Jones.
Will the class of 2018 please stand? Graduates, turn your tassels now. All right. Congratulations, you are the newest alumni of Vicksburg High School. Now let us celebrate with the class of 2018 as they exit. Please remain standing.